Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Flesh and Blood stream. Today, we're going to be playing Victor. Now, I have to admit, I haven't played a ton of Victor over the last, really 6 months. I've been playing, pretty much too much Aurora and Syndra. But with High Seas being completely spoiled, there is a new card. The new Fable is really cool, and I think it really helps us with Victor. I don't know that it helps us dominate the metagame, but I do think it really helps along the way. Just tested it last night, played a couple of games, and had some pretty cool interactions. So I think the card is pretty good. It could fit pretty well into the deck. The one problem with playing a new Fable is the fact that it does not clash very well. So we're obviously adding some more losses to our deck. So maybe that's something we have to consider. But overall, I think the card's pretty good. And we're going to be playing Victor today to see what we can put together, because I think the deck's going to be pretty cool. Yo, YK, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate you being here and hanging out. Means a lot. Sal, Dot, Havoc, Dodge, Dave, how is everybody, guys? Thanks for hanging out here. I love the idea in heavy aggro Victor with more go again. I actually think Victor with a lot of go again is a really solid place to be. It's potential that there's not enough go again in my deck, to be entirely honest. I've considered adding out muscle to the sideboard, but we're going to talk about the deck here in just a second and kind of go through everything and see what we can get put together. I'd stick around, but it's Victor Gaming. Good luck with testing. Yo, Ross, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Annabelle, what's going on? Also, guys, by the way, if you're here for the first time, you're new to the channel, whatever your story is, we got 3 questions we ask everybody, and they are, what's your name, what got you into Flesh and Blood, and what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourselves in the chat. Would love to get to know you guys. Let's take a look at the deck, and let's jump in. I think Victor's going to be cool with the new meta, to be honest. I think Victor has some pretty cool upsides. The list is a little different from the one we played a few weeks ago. Looking at our main deck here, there's 48 card main deck. I ended up cutting a Clash of Might to be able to fit in the riches of Tropal, and I'm assuming that's Tropal, I don't know. But it's pretty cool. So this is a yellow generic resource gem, and when this is pitched, create a gold token. Now, this works so well because Victor says, whenever the first time each turn you create a gold token from an effect you control, draw a card. So this gives us the ability to pitch into Rune Chance against Florian, against Vincent. There's quite a few Runeblade-ish decks going around the format right now, but we get that ability to be able to pitch and block. But we also get the ability to be able to pitch this for a Command and Conquer or Erase Face. We get the ability to be able to pitch this for a Spinal Crush. Create a gold, fuel our game plan, and draw a card. So this card's looking very, very good. I think this could be really, really sweet. I like this a lot. The sideboard I did update quite a bit. I'm on Choke Slams, Crush the Weaks, E-Strikes, Erase Face, Sink Below, Zealous Belting, and Righteous Cleansing. Righteous Cleansing is still pretty much a concession to the fact that Righteous Cleansing is basically a concession to new in the metagame. We don't want to be on as many blues, and this is a very powerful yellow card. Zealous Belting and E-Strike are really some of our only go-again cards into a lot of matchups that we're looking at. I'm debating if we have room for Sink Below. So I don't know. I really don't know if Sink Below fits well in this meta or what's going on. I know that Sink Below is a very good block card and it works very effectively, but we're already on 13 misses inside of our main deck, so adding more misses does scare me a little bit. Our misses in the main deck are Pummel, Test of Strength, Trounce, Gold Main Estate, and the Riches of Tropal. So I'm a little concerned there. I am going to be on AB3 because I do think Kano's in a very, very good place. So I don't know, AB3 I think is a good place. I'm on Titan's Fist, Anothos, and I'm on Miller's Grindstone right now. I don't know how I feel about running Miller's Grindstone. We might just go back to being a Titan's Fist and a Nothos deck. I had considered trying to play a Balance of Judgment or Balance of Justice in the sideboard to try and help with the Brute matchup, because I don't know for sure, but I could see KO and Rhinar being pretty popular at Nationals this year, just with the way the metagame's kind of shaking out a little bit. So I hope every Victor I play against goes to Clash with their new gym. That has yet to happen to me, Dodge, but I'm sure it will. With the Arcane Compliance in AB3, you might even be able to get over Kano. Arcane Compliance is not a bad card to have in the sideboard. I had not really considered that, Dave, but I do like that as a sideboard option. I think it replaces one of the red pummels, and I go back down to 2 and replace Tunic with Tectonic. Ooh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Like, the idea of, like, cutting a pummel's not something that stood out to me, but it's something we could do. I'm worried that we need pummels in the deck, to be honest. I don't know. Like, 12 main deck misses is pretty, like, standard, I think, so maybe having 13 is, like, really, really bad. But I don't know. It's also possible that, like, we just need to be on 12 strictly. So it's something we'll kind of test and, like, talk about throughout the day as we're going through it. New hates the high seas heroes. Does New not play well into the new hero set? But talking about our sideboard cards here, we have 6 cards that provide go again. Sink Below is a good defense reaction. Crush the Weak is really good into Syndra. I also like it into the Assassin matchup. I'm debating if Erase Face is good enough. I kind of like it into Rangers. I think it's really good into Rangers. I think it's very good into Syndra. It's probably pretty good into... It's really good into Dashio. I don't know if it's good into Puffin. The other night when I played it against a Puffin, they just said no blocks and didn't care. Choke Slam appears to be really good. I don't know what we would replace Erase Face with at this point, but we could find a better replacement for it, so that could be something else that we could consider looking at. But that's where we're at. That's what we're playing today. We are just going to be playing games in the open CC, just looking for things, just trying to play games today. Hey, Rose, what's up? How is Taipei going? How was day 1 of the calling? I guess today for you. Yesterday for me? Yeah, I don't know. Wait, why are you still awake? Isn't it like 1 o'clock in the morning there? It's like after 1 a.m., right? That's crazy. Christian, I know, dude. Everybody gives me grief for using Febrero on light mode. I get so much grief for that. Martin, what's up, brother? How are you? You can't do anything with cogs. Gravies, blues aren't great to steal, and New always hated Rangers because can't play their blues. Okay. I think we want to go second against Marlynn, right? Oh, yo, it's Turtle. Turtle, best of luck to you, buddy. I think this is a Titan's Fist matchup. And then in this matchup, we're probably looking at Erase Face. Choke Slam seems pretty good. Sink Below feels like it could be pretty solid because there's a lot of overpower in this deck to my knowledge. And then E-Strike as potential go again. Crush the Weak doesn't really seem like it's going to do anything. Righteous Cleansing could be okay, but the odds of us being able to keep like 3 cards to be able to play this is not super strong. So I think this is probably the best way to like run this matchup. We'll try it like this and see what happens. The horse is back. That's right. Tell him, Joe. Tell him. Jet lag is real? That's valid, though. That is valid. Okay. We're going to go Trounce and Wallop. We're going to hope the Trounce plays out our way. It does, so we're starting off pretty lucky. Yo, 3 of a kind into 3 of a kind. So our Spinal Crush is automatic. Like, man, drawing a pummel here would be awesome. Just pummel off the top one time. Not quite. Not quite. I guess do we want to like draw a card here? I don't think so, right? I just also think we're not going to Arsenal. Like, I think just being able to come in for 10 is pretty good. Forces 2 cards and the hook here. I messed up my sleep schedule. I woke up at 3 a.m. Friday morning to watch day 1 of Taipei. So now you're just wide awake, Dave. I'm disappointed you haven't locked Acilio for Nats with his new card. So what does the new card do exactly? I saw Yudo make a video about it, but I have not seen, not really seen or like heard anybody else talk about it. I have not had a chance to watch his video. Kit, what's up, dude? Mojim, like it could be pretty good, but I just don't really think that's where we want to be at, right? Like, I don't think that Crush the Weak is that good, right? E-Strike's probably just better. It's an extra shock. Oh, it's just an extra shock? It's a 0-cost shock that blocks 3, so Acilio is just like, we're locked in, right? We're just locked in on Acilio. I had to force Marlynn and sealed. It went okay, but I did not make day 2. I'm leaving with way too many promos and 11 Marvel allies. Well, it sounds like you had a pretty good weekend then, Rose. Even if you didn't make day 2 of the calling, it sounds like that's a pretty good weekend. Are you planning on playing in the Battle Harden? I assume there's a Battle Harden. Yellow 0-cost instant block 3. So it's an extra shock basically is like what we're looking at here. So I mean, we can throw the debilitate. Like, should we just block with the sink below here? Take 4 and then throw the disable? Forces their arsenal out, right? We could resolve the sink below and put it on the bottom, but then we're just giving them the ability to like try and like snag a card. And I think I'd rather just throw the disable here, to be honest. What is your opinion of running tech plating with the new gym? Liam, it could be really good. Havoc was just telling me that running tech plating could be to play. And it's very possible that when we're like trying to aggro and race that we like. So I think Havoc mentioned cutting 1 pummel for the gym and then playing tech plating because it gives you the ability to like start cycling some of those cards. But that also means we get to play like more like 3 like 2 card 8s, right? Like we get to play like more of the 4 for 8s. And by that I mean we just get to be on red debilitate. Yo, this card's insane. This card's insane, bro. Yo, there's a lot of pumps here. There's a lot of pumps in this deck. So it looks like we're gonna be sitting pretty with Chokeslam this game. +4 and a reload? Yo. So this is 8. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. I also really like one of the things that I like about this matchup quite a bit is that my opponent is really forced into like not activating the gold hook, the gold baited hook as often, because if they ever do and they don't have a way to generate a gold, I can block out and kill it. And keeping my equipment for longer is just going to benefit us pretty well. Hoping to draw a gold mana state pretty soon. New amulet is crazy with flexors too. I feel like Mello, I definitely like where you're at, but I do fear like what you're saying, like your second message there, talking about how like it could just be like another whiff, kind of scares me because we're already on a high number of like misses. Yeah, so I mean, like, this is fine. We're just playing the value game here. Erase face is pretty good. This destroys our arsenal, but there's nothing to destroy. Yo, Warp, what up, dude? I love playing Victor. I mean, Martin, you are correct. I love playing Victor. Victor is like one of my favorite heroes of all time to play. I very, very, very thoroughly enjoy playing Victor. Like even when I'm like losing, the hero is just a lot of fun to me. Yeah, I have a lot of fun playing Victor. Like if I was going to play a hero, we're playing against Marlynn and we went second, right? I think we went second. Yeah, we went second. All right. If I was going to play a hero just from like a joy perspective, I would play Victor like pretty much at all times. Victor is like the most fun hero to play in the game for me. So we have 5 might tokens pop. I can use Tunic and just throw 13 at them. I could also like try to like crack a gold to find something more meaningful to do here. If we start cracking gold and we don't draw into anything like relevant, we're in a pretty weird spot. I don't want to crack too many gold is like my problem, but like throwing 13 is just value, right? Like it's just numbers. Like there's not like the number, like there's no disruption here when there's a lot of good disruption in our deck that we could have here that could line up. Even like a blue Chokeslam would be pretty good. Let's go gambling. Dang it. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. I think we're going to pitch like this. This is exactly what I was afraid of. This is exactly what I was afraid of. So 3, 4, 5. I mean, I think I want to keep these golds just in case. It feels bad, but I think this is what we're going to have to do. Yeah, hitting the test of strength off the top was very unfortunate for us. I mean, it's okay. You know, like, it is what it is. So we're going to go... We're going to go Pummel, Test of Strength, Thunk, Wallop, Trounce. Yeah. Man, if we had drawn another card, that would have been terrible. The good news is that we pretty much get to cover this up pretty effectively here without having to do too much. Wonder if they have a Rain Razors or something. So we're going to block Test of Strength, we're going to block Aura Magus, and then we're going to give the Sink Below. Yeah, we'll target ourselves here. And flip into a blue Thunderquake is pretty good. Yo! Yo! This is some sauce, dude! This is some sauce right here, bro. Actually, are we just supposed to take 8? They've activated the bow, so they get to pick, which is pretty bad. I mean, I guess we'll just play the Sink Below here just to get some value. There's one more Sink Below in the deck. So, like, if we put E-Strike on the bottom... Okay, I kind of like this option because it's forcing them to make a decision here. I'm going to discard... Oh, no, they're going to get to pick first. Okay, so they're going to pick... They're going to pick Spinal Crush, more than likely. No. Huh. Okay. I definitely would have had them picking the Spinal Crush there. Interesting. I mean, okay, that is what it is. So we're going to play Titan's Fist. We're going to activate Titan's Fist, and we're going to Arsenal Spinal Crush, which I think is fine. I have to admit, I was not expecting the pummel there. Oh, we did put a Sink to the bottom. Okay, so there was no Alta drawing Sink there. That's okay, though. Annabelle said, yo, I love it. I have to admit, I love seeing that as well. The fact that my opponent just hit me with a pummel is awesome. Love Turtle for that, dude. Love Turtle for that. Yo, let's go. Dave with those 9 months. My man said the sub baby is born. Dave, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate the 9 months of Prime support over on Twitch. Means a lot, brother. Means a lot. Uh-oh. This is fine, right? I mean, we could try to, like, do some nonsense to cover this up. So if I block Macho Grande, I'd have to block all of my equipment. I could say no blocks, let them take the Macho Grande, make a gold, and then I get to play the Choke Slam. I think this is fine. I think I'm okay taking 8 here. We did find the gym. Yo, Mekado, Renee, what's up, guys? Since I'm awake, it's time for gravy testing. I mean, hey, are we talking about CC? CC gravy testing? Did they errata all the once per turn actions to just be tap? I don't think that's a change that's been made, Valk. If it is, I haven't heard about it. If it is, I have not heard about it. I mean, actually, are we just supposed to throw the Spinal Crush here and then Arsenal whatever we draw? Probably, right? Nah. Nah. Yeah, no, actually, you're completely right. You are completely right, Selenar. We should have just blocked with the Macho. We don't give them the gold value, and we're able to still, like, play out our turn the way that we did. Yeah. Yo, Eagle, what up, dude? Yeah, early stream, man. On Saturdays and Sundays, I like to stream a little early if I can. I like to stream a little early if I can. We just put some clashes on top, so I think we're gonna go Golden Sun, Chokeslam, then the Tropal. We're not gonna Arsenal. I'm okay with just passing on Arsenal on this one. No way I would do that. The tap design was around untapping. I mean, that's fair. Definitely should have blocked with the Macho meme, yeah, for sure. Yo, Sean, what's up, dude? Honestly, I have no idea what I'm playing for Nationals, brother. Do you have an idea of what you're playing? Man, I was like, I really like the Jim and Victor, but I don't know if it's actually good enough or not. Uh-oh. So is that their second 3 of a kind? And then the other one we put on the bottom earlier? Not sure the gym is the best in Victor. It could not be good. That's very plausible. Uh-oh. Is this the red one? Oh, it's an attack action card? Yeah, we cannot cover up 14 here. We cannot cover up 14. But we can block with a Clash of Might. Do I want to give some equipment here just to try and stay a little ahead? I mean, so right now we're taking 11 down to 10, and then we're in an interesting spot. If this didn't have overpower, I would totally just block this out and deny them the arm piece here. I think we'll hold off on the arm piece for one more turn cycle here. Is that worth? Is that worth? This is an attack action card? Yeah. So they're going to get to take our Thunderquake here. Yo, okay. I mean, sure. Interesting. All right, so we have a Might token that pops. I think I'm going to crack a gold to draw into CNC and then throw Hammer for 5. I think is going to be the play. I think that's where we're at. And we might try to get a little lucky on a CNC pummel. But I think this is better. I know we're not offering any kind of disruption, but if we throw the Command and Conquer, we're also not offering any disruption because they have no cards in Arsenal, and they also have the Trench. All right, we have found the combo. I just won last weekend on Victor. Yo, congrats on winning a ProQuest on Victor, dude. They have not tap it once per round. Yeah, I didn't think they would errata that. Rose said I'll have them all eventually. Was pitching to gold to draw 2 cards bad? Oh, are you talking about on the gym turn? On the gym turn, it was probably good. Like, it was probably fine. So this is 14 again. Okay, so here, there's no world for us to keep the Golden Sun and pummel it, right? So if we block pummel, Golden Sun, and gauntlets, we're blocking 7. Take 7 down to 3. We can't block this out, right? 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we're 1 short. So if we block pummel, Golden Sun, and gauntlets, we take 7. We'll have a gold main estate and a pummel. This is an attack action card. So they don't get the value they want. I mean, they get to make a gold, which is like fine, but they don't get to do... They're going to make a couple gold, I think, here, but they don't get to do it off of the attack, which is good. And then Command and Conquer Pummel is going to take at least 1 card out of their hand. And then we're probably looking to try and just get a lot of value. I thought I had a gold left. Did they steal one or something? Oh, that's right, because they get to steal a gold token. I forgot. Yo, what's up, Electrum? I am going to Singapore. Yes, Michael, I am going to Singapore. Yeah, the hook stealing the gold is pretty good. All right, so we put our opponent down to 4. They're going to discard a card. And then we're going to look to try and utilize our equipment because they're probably going to try and overpower something here, if I had to guess. We can block with the blue pummel. Man, they're on some sauce, dude. This is some sauce right here, bro. I love this deck. That my opponent's having so much fun. What does it say? Okay, so they have a harpoon in their hand. I mean, we're probably looking at block with the Spinal Crush, pitch the Choke Slam to Flexors. Or no, I'm sorry. It's going to be block with the Cranial Crush, pitch the Choke Slam to Flexors, and then we're going to go E-Strike for 7. Force them to give us 2 cards. Or, I mean, I guess they could have like a defense reaction here. They could have something. Blue Pummel is spicy, dude. Our opponent's on some sauce here. I love it. So are we just blocking? Like, are we just blocking 8 here? They'll throw the other harpoon for 2. I would like to force a card out of their hand, but I really don't want to give up equipment here. I don't know. This is like a very like give and take turn where we have to decide how we want to play this. Like, am I okay giving up Tunic and the Gauntlets here to be able to throw the hammer? Or is the Overpower, like, I mean, the Overpower could just kill us next turn, right? If we make a play like that. So if we block Tunic and Gauntlets. It's a tough decision. I've been waiting weeks for Victor Gaming. Dude, I love it, Joey. This could have been a Flexor's turn. Maybe I'm supposed to block 2 cards, and then maybe we pitch the blue to Flexors here. But again, I think that giving up Flexors on a turn like this is not great. I know that they don't do a lot of go again. I know they don't do a lot of go again, so like getting value out of Flexors is good, but at this point, Flexors is a tool to keep us alive. It's not really a tool that we're utilizing, in my opinion, right now to... It's not really a tool that we're utilizing right now to like try and get the most value out of. I think it's a tool we're utilizing to stay alive right now. So hopefully with the way that panned out, they're only able to like throw 6 or something here. Bro. I think we're about to block Chokeslam and Golden Sun, and then we're gonna get pummeled, dude, which is crazy. If that's the case, we pitch Command and Conquer to Flexors, discard the Disable, I guess. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Like, this is the world we're living in. Sag. I love that our opponent's like CNC pummeling a Guardian right now. It's so like flavorful for them. I love it. Would love to win this trounce. Well, the good news is that this is probably the only thing they're doing, right? So we have 2 real play lines here. We can block Trounce, Wallop, and Macho Grande. I mean, if this get like we're never playing around Pummel here. We can never beat Pummel right here. So if we block 8, we can block 9. We still lose to the. We could play around Blue Pummel, I guess, by giving up the shield as well. Trounce into a blue throws this for 7, which means they have to block with 2 cards. Trounce into a red, we have to win the clash, but if we trounce into a red, it's still throwing the Erase Face. So we still throw Erase Face for 7. If we lose, we're just arsenaling this and passing. I think this is the play, right? I think we have to block like this and hope that we can throw the Erase Face. Yeah, I have to target myself here, and we do not win. Man, that sucks. Yep. I mean, my opponent's on 6 pummels, dude. Like, that's hilarious. Oh, man. I like to think it's a ranger just carrying around hammers that they throw at you. I mean, I gotta tell you, that was a game of all time right there. Turtle was giving us the business right there. Turtle was like, I'm the Guardian player now. It was honestly hilarious because the first time they hit us with a pummel, I was not ready for it. I think they pummeled like one of the King Shark Harpoon early on in the game, which was pretty funny. This is pretty cool. I don't think blue pummels is probably not correct, but it is pretty spicy. It's something to keep note of because I think people will probably be playing some variation, like some number of pummels in their deck at Nationals. So it's something to definitely keep in mind. We did lose. Lost to pummel regardless, but missing Trounce at the end was bad. I'm trying to think of like what really happened that like went wrong that game. I don't know. Like, it just felt like there was like one too many clunky hands where we weren't really able to do anything. So I don't know. We'll just keep with it, keep playing it, and see what happens. It's also very possible that like there are just changes that need to be made to the deck to like make the deck better. Maybe there's like a different version of the list. But yeah, I have to say, the blue pummels is something else. Turtle, if you watch this later, dude, tip my hat to you, brother, because that's some spice. Okay. Yo, Chris, what up, dude? That makes me more likely to play Ranger for something like that. We did call the blue pummel. I just needed to play around it. They left and joined back. Okay. This does not feel like a Grindstone matchup. This is probably a Titan's Fist matchup. I mean, we're probably just killing a lot of the allies here. Lose all class and talent types. All has to do with Watery Grave, right? So I don't think that's very good here. E-Strike feels pretty solid. Righteous Cleansing could be pretty good. We want to banish some cards. Crush the Weak is probably just a better one-card hand here. I made essentially this deck that we just played. Oh, yeah, I mean, listen, it's pretty interesting, right? It's very possible. Yeah, I do like that idea, Mojim, that we were supposed to keep that. Yeah, I don't know. I like that this is a 2-card 7. And I guess we'll try it like this. We'll see how this feels. I think most of the game is just going to be us killing things. It's probably what we're going to have to do. We did miss 3 life there and gave them a gold. Does 3 life matter? 3 life does matter right there, right? I mean, we weren't winning the Trounce regardless, so, like, maybe not, but it definitely was something that comes up. Like, the 3 life was relevant right there because of the blue pummel, if nothing else. We are going second against Gravy, so we'll go ahead and mark that down here so that we'll have it. They're also on blue pummel? Yo, what is happening here? Are we just blocking E-Strike and Spinal here? We want to be able to throw the Zealous Belting, I think, on our turn. Or we want to be able to Arsenal it. I'm thinking that we need to treat this a little bit like the Dromai matchup, where we just need to have Go Again in our arsenal here. No Ataxies here. Discard a card with Watery Grave. The next time an opponent draws from 1 or more cards this turn, they discard a card. I've been told that this works with in-step draw. I don't know how accurate that is, but that is what I have been told. We are going to throw Zealous Belting at this thing because I have 0 interest. And then we're just going to throw the Command and Conquer here. Yo, what up, Jason? Hey, Hellspawn, what's up, brother? What do you mean? Dude, we are playing, like, I mean, I don't know, like, how much more aggressive we can make this deck. Like, what are we wanting to play that, like, makes it more aggressive? Like, out muscles? Hey, what's up, Trent? The CNC leaves you with 2 floating. That's right, 2 floating in the water. I love all the jokes that come from this set, dude. It makes me so happy. Even after cracking 2 gold plus hammer, pummel is still one cost less, and it lets you keep the test of strength. Okay, so we could have kept one of the clashes. So even after cracking gold, there was still a better play line there. Okay. Well, this feels pretty good. I mean, pummeling the Golden Sun feels solid. Like, if I have to let something sit and play this turn, then I will. Dude, this card always pops up on a turn when I don't want to block. Do we get early block value here? Like, just block here. I don't think there's a ton of on hits in this deck, if I remember correctly. So if we block 2, we have the ability to just, like, we can overpitch to play the Golden Sun, draw a card, and then pummel it. I mean, let's just go ahead and get our value here, I think. We'll take 6. We don't let them create a gold. This is fine. The allies can get on hits. Okay. So maybe it is better to save some of our equipment here. We are going to pay the additional cost here by sacking a gold, which is perfectly fine. We rip into a test of strength. This doesn't work on allies, right? This does not work on allies. So we have to block specifically attacks with this. True from the AD. So what on hits can allies get? I'm curious. You all have my attention now. Ow. Wait, so these do work? Do these work on allies or no? Why did this not work against Dromai if it works now? Is what I guess I'm curious. The ally on hits aren't live on Talishar yet? Oh, well that feels less, that does not feel good. CNC, gold generation, and discard if I remember correctly. Okay. Yeah, it does, like I was pretty sure Test of Strength does not work against allies. It worked against Enigma because Enigma turned the ward things into weapons, technically. We're gonna go Riches, Test into that. I mean, like the CNC pummel just feels too good here to not take advantage of. But I would also like to kill this. So is there a world we overpitch to kill this and then Arsenal the pummel? Probably, right? Like that's probably just the better play, is we're just going to overpitch here. And then with the way we pitched, we're going to go Command or we're going to go Macho into Trounce. We're talking about clashing with allies when using block cards? Yes, that is exactly what I'm talking about, Yoshi. Yeah, no, you're good. Like I'm like, so I remember back in the day that when we played against this is an interesting hand. So back in the day when we played against Dromai, we did not get the value that way. So I think we're going to play this. We want to start the gold train rolling here. We're going to throw this at the ally to get it off the board. And then we're going to CNC pummel them here. Bro, you're at Skyline Chili? Dude, let's go, Trent. Victor Gaming with the new gym. Can't tell you how many Guardian players in my local meta are super hyped for this card. I think it's pretty cool. Like, I think the new card is pretty cool. I don't know. Like, I'm hoping it's good. I really like the idea. I know that, oh, brother. Welcome. 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 I know Havoc had an idea earlier about ways that we can, like, change things around to, like, make tech plating fit a little bit better, which I kind of like the idea of. This one scares me. What allows this? Okay, if a blue card has been put into your graveyard. Oh, so they're just passing. Yo, We continue to be Value Town, population us. So we have 3 mites. Yo. 13 big ones coming at you. Oh, man. It is going to be another expensive gym. So I think, like, the thing that, like, I think kind of, like, works for me mentally is that I am already, like, gonna buy the gym because I buy every gym from every set. I have all the fables that have ever been released from the game. It's like part of my personal collection. I like don't ever trade and I keep up with. And so I'm gonna own it no matter what. And if it's good in Victor, I will spend week 1 money on it. Message got locked in the sauce, but action cards that give next ally attack destroy an arsenal on hit. Okay, so, okay, cool. So there's just extra value from that. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Chris, for resetting that. There's not 2 of the same thing here. Is Time Snap Potion better to banish? I don't really want to give him a gold token. Getting rid of the ally is pretty good, though, right? I think we're going to go with the ally. I don't think it really matters. It's just it's 4 cards here. So we should have gotten rid of Call to the Grave. I don't know how good Assassin's going to be in this meta. Like, I don't know how good New is going to be. Yo, we are just rolling deep with the Goldman Estates right now. Daddy's home. Without thinking about it too much, port side seems attractive to dump. Yeah, I agree. I think that the... Yo, is this the, like 7 health one here? I mean, so I get to go E-Strike go again at this for 8. We get to kill this. Oh, there's 4 mites? Just kidding. And then we get to swing the hammer at them. So we're doing a good job of, like, keeping the board clear, and we're also pressuring them. It's the 7 health ally. I mean, I think we had a way to kill it. We were supposed to, right? It's probably the better way. Enough people have been arguing back and forth about me playing Righteous Cleansing in the side. I mean, I think it's pretty good. I think Righteous Cleansing has a good spot into a lot of matchups. I mean, maybe I'm like teching for New a little bit too much. Maybe like I'm like my brain. I'm just way too skeptical. Okay, so we should have immediately taken Call to the Grave. It's the first thing they lead on. I mean, I do like keeping the board clean if we can, right? Like, if there's ever a spot where, like, no, pretty much no matter what they add to the board this turn, I will be ignoring it. Okay. Okay, yeah, so... I mean... This hand's insane, right? Like, we just have to throw this at them because this is, like, literally just 18 points of value. I know that we're kind of, like, losing a bunch of value here by giving this up. We're also about to find out how this works. Discard a card with Watery Grave. Until end of turn, opponents must choose... Oh, okay, never mind. So I would have had to have done something first there. Okay. Wrong card. I mean, you're not wrong, Christian. I mean, defense reaction or you're dead here. What is this? What is this? Okay. I mean, you might as well discard a card, right? Like, you were going to discard a card anyway. And they can just attack me here for what, 4? Now we have to decide. Do we want to go zealous at and kill 2 things here? Or I guess we can only kill 1 thing here, right? I'm very stuck on how we're supposed to play this, to be honest. I think we're supposed to go zealous upstairs, and then we're supposed to throw the blue choke slam at the chum, is what we're supposed to do. It's like ALS. If you had a seismic, they could respond to that. Okay. They are at 5. We could just reasonably apply pressure over and over and over again if we wanted to. I don't know if we're at a spot that good right now, right? Like, are we better off to kill an ally, or should we just ship it at them? Like, I think we're like trying to hold on for like a golden sun or something better, and I think that like getting the Arclight Sentinel off the board here seems pretty good, I think. We just get to kill like their Arclight Sentinel, we leave them with 1 ally, and like we're in a pretty good spot, I think. We're gonna hope they attack us within a card from hand. I would really like to get value out of this Trounce if I can. I will, if necessary, throw the Golden Sun at them. There's 0 pummels left, so we're not getting them with that, but 10 overpower could close the game out. Don't think he should have attacked, so he could have tapped to make you swing into chum. I mean, I think making me swing into chum would have been a very good play right there. Limp it, hop along. I mean, I don't think we can take 11, right? Are we supposed to block 3? Kill this with the Crush the Weak? We can block Trounce, kill the big attack with Crush the Weak. We could also just like, let's see. So if they don't draw a block card, they have 1 block and then 3 block from hand. And we're probably just supposed to try to kill them here, right? I think we're just supposed to try to kill him. They might not have had the Watery Grave to discard. That is also true, Ultra. We are going to destroy the gold. Shit. Attack them. Pitch, destroy the gold. We have to target the gold. And so now, if they block 4... they're currently taking 6. So they have to have a defense reaction or something. They clearly do. Okay, so if they... I don't know that you're supposed to give both of them, but sure. So now their turn is pretty marginal. And you're probably just supposed to give Sink Below and put this on the bottom, right? They did destroy the top card of their deck. So, E-Strike, targeting them. We're going to put Test of Strength on the bottom for go again. And then we're going to throw Crush the Weak at them. Because this forces a card. Okay. You go down to 3. If I throw 7... you block 3 and take 4. So you're now required to give me 2 cards from here. I think this is correct, right? I think this is correct. I don't know. Like, this is interesting. These choices are weird. I mean, the Trounce gets no value regardless, right? Like, you just have to block 3. Oh, they have another defense reaction? Fucking A. Why are they compassing on my turn? I don't understand. Like, they have some Watery Grave cards. They should be compassing on their turn, right? Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's why they compass there. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so they have activated the hook, and they're coming in for 11. I mean, we can block Crush the Weak, Cleansing, Chokeslam. No, we're supposed to block Thunk. Thunk, Chokeslam, Crush the Weak, Gauntlets. Because I'd like to deny this, right? I don't want to give them a gold at all. And I would like to destroy their arm piece if we can. We could also try to, like, crack a gold. Maybe that's a better looking play. Maybe we crack a gold because we have the Tunic, if nothing else. That's right. Arg, matey. Dude, I love it. The Pirate Talk is going to be unreal. Unreal in real life. Also, Michael, what's up, brother? So let's crack the gold. Clash of Might's not exactly what we want to Arsenal. Hopefully we find something better here. Crush the Weak is a pretty good one. So we're just going to attack them for 6. We're going to force 2 cards out of their hand. Hopefully the way it lines up, they are not able... Okay, that's fine. Hopefully they're not able to send 11 back at us. And if they are, they are. Okay, so this has go again. I would really like to throw this at them. This could just end the game. Yo, Pockets, what's up, dude? I can't wait to grab my Armory Gravy and try it out. Your expansion slot card? Wait, which expansion slot card? Are we talking about the Are we talking about the Acilio one? Or like which one are we talking about here? I think we're just taking 2 here, right? No, we're probably just going to block. Again, if they have a 0 for 4 after this, it feels bad. I hate to give up, like, the 4 block there. Yo, Nate, what up, dude? Hey, Colin, what's up, fam? I'm trying to remember what you've played into me, Michael. I'm trying to remember what you've played into me. Uh-oh. Okay. So I think we're just going to take 3 so that we can throw 10, right? I know that we're like letting them amass a little bit of a board here, but man, we're just like, we're so close to closing this game out. And it just feels like a card like Righteous Cleansing will hopefully fin this out. You guys send me a screenshot? All right, dude, shoot it to me, man. I'm looking forward to hearing about it. Shoot it to me. Two defense reactions. And they're on Fates. Man. Oh. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting there to be another thing. But no, that actually just closed the game out. Okay. I did not think that we were gonna get there after I greeted a little bit there. 2 allies in hand? I mean, Joey, you were pretty close. You were pretty close with the 2 allies in hand guess there. We did get a win. Cleared the board early. Was able to use Gold Main Estate to fuel offense and close the game out. I mean, so I feel like we played that pretty similar to how we played Dromai, right? we, like, against Dromai back in the day, we were, like, in these situations where we were, you know, blocking early, and we were trying to keep the board clear, and, you know, and just, like, this kind of back and forth. And then after a while, we would decide we had to try and end the game. And I think that's exactly how we played this. Yes, I would love a hint, actually. Michael, I would love a hint. I guess we'll go second. I don't know. Hey, I think Robot hangs out in chat quite a bit. This is definitely a Titan's Fist matchup. Yo, maybe this has to go. Maybe this just has to go. You crank each turn, draw a card. All right, so definitely sinks, right? Choke slams are good. When a race face hits a hero, cards and tokens they own lose all class and talent types until end of turn. Class and talent types. They're not really boosting, right? So this isn't that good, I don't think. Yeah, Conqueror of the High Seas is really solid. This is probably just E-Strike and Righteous Cleansing, I guess. Like, Crush the Weak probably doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I don't think this is an Erase Face matchup. I don't think this is an Erase Face matchup. Ooh, they're on Viscertronic model against me? This is some sauce, dude. My opponents are bringing the heat today, brother. I love this. All right, Puffin. We are going second against Puffin. Genuinely have no idea if that's correct. They're just going to pass. Polly Cranka. I kind of figured they would be cranking or doing some nonsense there. Blanche does more than Erase Face. No need for Erase Face. Is there any world we're ever playing Blanche in this deck? Probably not, right, Pockets? I mean, yeah, unless they're playing, like, the boost, right? Dude, and, like, I saw somebody just say it in chat. Joey just said, LMAO, no, a boost Puffin. Like, that's exactly what this feels like. Man, I don't know. Puffin looks really cool. What's the second best equipment according to Brian Gottlieb? Yo, I don't think I've ever heard Brian say what he thinks the best or worst equipment is. What does Brian think? Equipment? Equipment. I don't know. Like, I want to say it's Azalea. Michael, I'm gonna go Azalea. I think it's the cross wrap is what you're getting at here. Is Amnesia better? Amnesia could just be like a really good pick in the meta, right? That could be kind of cool. Really don't want to play this. Like, I don't want to give up our only gold right now. I would rather, like, win a clash first. So what I'm thinking is we can just block 9 and then just throw the hammer. It's kind of what I'm thinking here. Like, I hate to give up 3 cards because our opponent might try to fatigue us, to be honest. We could give up equipment. Like, if we had Tunic up, I would block Cleansing, Golden Sun, and Auramegus here. I think we're just supposed to block 9, though, sadly. Oh, they forgot to change their headpiece? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, Tobias. Nope, try again. Kano, Stormstriders. So, Amnesia. So, are we considering Amnesia as a sideboard card? It's a popper, it's a 3-block. It has relevant. Wait, does it also work against Fang? Is Amnesia good against Fang? Because tokens lose their names, right? And Fang says if you control 3 fealty tokens. Traverse was first. That actually makes sense. Traverse is broken. I'm curious about Cog Amnesia. Yeah, Pockets, let me know what you find out, brother. Tunic is probably up there, right? Amnesia doesn't work into Puffin, I'm pretty sure. I mean, Erase Face makes everything not... Erase Face makes everything not, like, Draconic, but I'm saying, like, Amnesia also works against fealty tokens, right? I have to, like, read Amnesia here. Give me a second. When this hits a hero, cards and tokens they own lose and can't gain names until the start of your next turn. So I'm pretty sure if, like, you don't own 3 fealty tokens by name, then you're just not getting that value, right? Are we going to guess every hero till we hit? I mean, listen, Michael, I'll keep throwing things out here. The yellow does make it a little awkward, Simper. And also, like, it's, like, not clashing very well is a little weird. But I'm hopeful that it's good enough is, like, the idea here. I'm hopeful that it's good enough. I'm clashing with my neighbor. Yo, pause. Oh, I'm gonna beat his ass. Oh, you meant fighting. Okay, I didn't know like what that meant, Drew. I was like, easy. I was like, easy. This is family friendly chat. All right, give me another hint. I've guessed 2 heroes that I'm pretty sure you've played against me. Oh wait, new. You play new, Michael? I mean, I'm pretty sure we're just putting the pummel on the bottom with the sink below here, right? Crank that. Crank Polly. Maybe? Yeah, there it is. Works on fealty, not on cogs. Okay. That's right. Crank that soldier boy. Tell him. Somebody knows what's up. Don't you absolutely get wrecked on stream sometimes by Talishar? Yo, wait, what? I mean, I definitely get wrecked on stream sometimes by Talishar. Oh, Loan Shark's pretty cool. It's Overpower? Okay, well, so we're blocking. They can tap 2 things to make this 7. Like, this is not an item, right? Yeah. So we're gonna block Spinal Crush and Sink Below, put the pummel on the bottom. Yeah, they can only do this twice this turn because they only have 2 items, so they can tap. It's so Jover. Dude, get out of here, bro. We're good. We're good. We are good. The new Chaos card is really cool. So we're going to go ahead and pitch Golden Sun to play this. Rip into it, Debilitate, and then I think we're just going to kill the Poly, right? Like, getting Poly off the board seems like an important early game decision for us. So I think we're just going to go ahead and remove this. I have not looked at the DM. I try not to like look at too many messages while I'm live. I try to like be focused on why I'm live. But I have to say, like, if somebody tells me that like there's like a good meme or something, I will stop and look at a meme. Yo. Brother. I love that this is actually seeing play in the Puffin deck. Not the bird. Yeah, I think it'll be a tough matchup to figure out for sure. What does this say? So you get to destroy a gold and create a golden cog, and then make the cog, crank it, draw a card. I do enjoy drawing reds. It does happen quite a bit. Chiasi, what a cool name. The gym has been okay so far. The gym has had some pretty good applications, I have to admit. Splat the parrot. This gym is going to be completely overpriced, isn't it? Yes, sadly, Robert, it's probably going to be very expensive, to be honest. Probably going to be very expensive. You got my main class is the assassin class. The expedition is insane in any new assassin. The expedition. We're probably just giving the test of strength here, right? Like, winning clashes is not exactly free against this deck. Are we supposed to block 7? Because they could make this 7 and go again by tap, 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 tap. Oh, it says tap a cog you control. So they only have 2 cogs. We could block here in the Aurum Aegis. Because we have 2 gold tokens and 3 mites I would like to utilize this turn. We would need to block... If they want to give it go again... This feels like a pretty good block, because we're forcing them to make a decision here. We do win the disable. Which able, Rob? I don't even know if Rob's here right now. Rob may not even be here hanging out today. $300 cold foil? I mean, listen. Kind of unfortunate you have to run another card that loses clashes. I mean, I think that's by design, Chiasi. I think that's by design. I think LSS continues to do this on purpose. Like, straight up, I firmly believe they are doing it on purpose. I don't think I'm going to block this. I think we're okay with just saying no blocks here, right? If nothing else, we can block Disable, E-Strike, and Trounce, and then we can use the Riches of Tropal to draw 2 cards and replace the gold, which is pretty cool. Have you seen Balance of Justice recently? No. Is Balance of Justice went up? Yo, Valeri? Hope I said that right, buddy. It's felt pretty good so far. Somebody gave me the suggestion earlier that maybe we should be on Tech Plating and Tunic for specific matchups, and I don't hate that. I don't hate that so far. I gotta be honest. After an 8-month break, Pirates look epic. Keaton, welcome back, dude. I'm glad you're back and hanging out with us, man. Pirates are epic, bro. Pirates are dope, dude. Pirates are dope. The Pirates are really cool. Do they have on hits that are worth saving equipment for? There's like the Arsenal Destruction on hit, and there's like this one that like untaps their cogs. This one lets them steal items from us. Oh, look, it's just what I was talking about. So, like, this is a very good one to give up an on-hit for, I think. So I think we're just going to block Trounce, E-Strike in here. I wonder if I'm supposed to block the blue. Probably not, right? Because we are on 3 pummels. And if we draw into a pummel, we can use Tunic to pummel this and make it for 17. Because right now we have 3 mites for next turn. I think we're blocking like this. They don't have a way to buff it. Like, I think we're okay here. Winning the Trounce is not as important because we've already won a Test of Strength this turn. We did. We did win the Test of Strength. We won with a Thunderquake. Wow, we beat a Golden Skywarden and a Palantir? Yo, that's crazy work, bro. Have you seen Undercover Acquisition? Is that the Chaos card? Is that the new Chaos card? I do love Syndra, Kaio. I honestly do love Syndra. But right now, I think that I don't know. Like, the new Fable could be awesome, right? In the horse. That's the assassin card. Better lucky than good is always the case. Electrum gets it. Electrum gets it. Balance might be quintessential with Marlynn, Drio, and Puffin. Could be. I could see seller. So I have to do this first because it's an additional cost, which makes sense. Hopefully we rip into something good. Meh. This is fine, right? Like, this is one of those times I kind of wish I had a Crown of Providence to just like cycle away a little bit, but this is fine. Stealth 3, Pitch 3 blue that steals an item at red. That's pretty solid. I feel like that could be really good in Slippy or Mario. Probably Slippy because it has Go again, right? And also, like, you're just getting the value. Wait, what happened? Why? Oh, they're turning all my yellows upside down? No! Stop turning my yellows upside down, opponent. You know what you're drawing? That's true. We did know we were drawing this, which is pretty good, right? So maybe I should pay more attention to the game and stop talking to you guys so much. Oh, man. It's my problem. Like, when I'm live, I love talking with you guys too much, so I end up paying more attention to you all than I do the game sometimes. Oh, okay, gotcha. Power over pitch here. And I'd be losing clashes against Cecilio. Lucas, I don't care what anybody tells you. We've all been there, brother. So they have one cog to give this +1 or go again. So we're just going to block with the test of strength. We don't know what's on top now. Are we +1ing? We are +1ing. I kind of like having that on top of the deck with where we're at, to be honest, because we've already played one. I kind of like having that up top, right? I don't want to give them a gold, though. I mean, I feel like it's valid that we thought about that for a minute. I feel like it's actually valid that we thought about that for a minute. Are we just going to throw the disable and then heave the Thunderquake? If we throw disable, heave Thunderquake, the other option we have is to throw Macho and like use the Tunic counter, leave the Trounce in our hand and give ourselves an intellect penalty here. We could Arsenal the Thunderquake and just IP ourselves with the Trounce. Hey, what's up, Josh? Winning a clash is like finding a unicorn. Puffin sure seems like she can hang all right in a mid-rangey match. Yeah, I think that she's actually a very good mid-range hero. 100%. Activate horse mode and sweep this bird. Dude, that needs to be like a catchphrase when I play Victor. That needs to be a catchphrase. So they get to make a golden cog, and they're defending their arsenal here. Okay. Listen, everybody knows I love Victor. Everybody knows I love Victor. We talk about the fact that we got 2 new classes this set. This set is really cool. Blow for a blow into hammer is a great card to allies, and I'm sad they didn't make it earlier. Blow for a blow? What is that card? Am I missing something? What is blow for a blow? We are going to pass on heaving, and I'm just going to like try to let the Trounce get us some value here. We can also like sink into something if we need to. Make a cog. Crank that. I mean, the thief does like give us like a third, right? Oh, that's right. This is the, yeah, if you have less life, it gets going in thing, but it costs 2. Uh-oh. And they get to keep the cogs around? Yo, this card's insane. Cog Works Workshop, bro. Has anybody broken Puffin for Nationals? Asking for a friend. Adult Scurvy would be cool. I mean, if we can play Scurvy in Blitz, that'd be awesome. I have to defend with an equipment if I'm able to. They do have 3 cogs, so I mean, this gets the whole thing here, right? I guess we'll just block like this. We have a trounce versus their 5. Okay, Righteous Cleansing looking pretty good here. Righteous Cleansing looking pretty good here. They do it with the gauntlets on the stack, which is really smart. So we're going to end up taking 8 here. Do we want to sink? Do we want to sink the Command and Conquer? Or do we want to sink the Cleansing? I think we want to sink the Cleansing, right? There's still 2 gold main estates in the deck, so I'm not interested in drawing a bunch of cards here. But I kind of want to search for a pummel. We haven't ran into a pummel yet at all. Like, not on clashes, not on anythings. Judges confirm the following. Cog is a subtype and it is not interacted with Amnesia. Amnesia removes the name. Okay, gotcha. I think we're going to pitch and, like, see what we find off the top here. Ugh. I guess we'll just throw this for 7. I don't want to cycle all of our golds here. The new gym is really cool, dude. Project Blue Scurvy could be actually hot, Nathaniel. I like that a lot. That's some sauce right there, bro. You can mantle into acquisition. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's actually really cool play. My man said I should know pretty much every 2 for 6 generic reaction on the planet. I assume this is 2 cards in unicycle. Oh, give me the unicycle. Give me the unicycle. I gotta remember what this does. You may tap a cog if you do create a golden cog token. Oh, that's pretty cool. They just get to tap the one they're not going to use, and then they have 3 golden cog tokens with like 1 counter on them for next turn. Oh, they're just going to give... Okay. I mean, sure. We have to find a turn to clear this out of our arsenal. Maybe it was supposed to be this turn. The Sink Below would have gotten a lot of value there, so throwing the Command and Conquer lined up pretty well. Ooh, Chokeslam looks pretty crisp this turn. Pretty crisp. Is the whole set spoiled? Yes, Jack. The whole set is spoiled for you to see. So I really like blocking 6 here. Actually, I really like blocking 6 here, and then if they tap like all the cogs, we can just give them the flexors, which I think is fine. We can use Tunic to give them flexors, and then we can... What do they pick here? They pick +1? And are they going to pick Go again on the last one? I guess is my question. They do pick Go again here. So when we get to reactions, I think I'm just going to use Tunic and the flexors. I don't think there's a world where they're throwing another attack at us that matters. So I think this is fine. From here, we'll just throw the Thunderquake for 8. We've done a good job of getting to a position where our equipment has utilized an 8-point life lead, and we're also up on cards a little bit here. So they have 36, 39 cards in their deck. You can't count the one in their arsenal because of no crown. And then we have 42 cards in our deck. So we're currently in a situation where we're up a couple cards, we're up on some life, we're in a good position. Clave reprint's really good for the game in general, like the cost of the game. The blue 7 attack, 3 block pirate ship is actually good in CNC. I mean, oh, you're talking about in Scurvy? Yeah. No, I mean, that's really valid, actually. Hey, Leaks, what's up, buddy? The new Fable has felt pretty good so far. I mean, maybe other people have a different opinion, but like it's felt pretty clean so far today. I've actually enjoyed playing the Fable. It's felt pretty good so far. Well, we have to keep our whole hand to CNC Pummel. They make 2 gold. They're gonna Puffin, which is destroy a gold, create a cog token. So they're gonna have 1 gold. They're gonna have a cog that they're gonna crank. They're out here cranking their cog. Public on YouTube. Jeez. The nerve of some people, huh? Is the gym pack clave cold foil only? Probably. I don't know. I wonder why they made such a good generic Fable. Because they love the horse. They love the horse. I have no idea. Truly, I have no idea. Honestly, when I read it, I literally went, oh, that'd be cool in Victor. And then didn't even read like what it was at the bottom because I assumed it was a pirate like Fable. I think it's me. Do I need to refresh? It is me. I'm the drama. I assumed that it was like a pirate Fable. Nah, fam. Nah. Ugh. I mean, it's just gonna get destroyed either way, right? Like, it sucks, but it is what it is, I think. I anticipate the clave is gonna be reversed. Ooh, that would be cool. My man said I'm cranking my cog. Tell him, Electrum. Tell him. Let him know. Oh, man. All right, so I'm actually going to overpitch up front here, not because I think they're going to have disruption, but because if they do block 10 for some ungodly reason, I'm just going to arsenal this and pass, and I don't want to be stuck with E-Strike and Pummel for next turn. I'm already always the drama. Josh knows what's up, dude. I mean, so much skilling. Victor needed something. Also thought it'd be a pirate fabled. I also thought it would be a pirate fabled. Like, real talk, dude. Real talk. I hate playing Fables. Yo, Fables are awesome, Annabelle. Come on now. It makes a gold. Yo, also, I missed a big hydrate for Kaio just a couple of minutes ago. Kaio, big hydrate, buddy. You guys have never once let me go dehydrated. Not one stream. You guys are always looking out for me. The Fable is also a windmill slam into Kasai. Paul is correct. Windmill slam, bro. Come on. You love to see it. You love to see it. Num 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 num. You love to see it, baby. We get a cog from hand. That's the second sink below we've gotten, by the way. Also, I did not realize my headset was turned off. I did not hear that. Disconnected. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, Major Danger, let's go with a 6 months of Prime support. Major, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate that a whole bunch. Appreciate the love, brother. There's a good collections of hero that like this. Kasai is frothing at the sabers wanting this. I am inclined to agree with that. I do think this fits very well in Kasai. Oh, this hand sucks. No! This is not a very good mid-range hand, but we're just going to throw 6 and Arsenal to sink. Like, it's fine. It is what it is. You meant draw, Sai? It's just new Melody Spice? All right, dude. I've actually never played Melody. I mean, to be fair, I don't play a lot of Blitz. Wait, can you even play Melody in Blitz, or is she like UPF only? My Olympia will cry in the corner after receiving nothing from a gold-centric set. Cries in textless hero power. Oh, dude. Oh, man. I love this. I love. It's actually hilarious. I mean, like, is the Fables like okay, right? In Olympia, like, it's okay, right? Cog in the machine. Every time I hear that, so there's a movie about baseball called For the Love of the Game. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. I'm a big I love like sports movies. And it's got Kevin Costner in it. He's like a pitcher for the Detroit Tigers. But when he starts like trying to get focused, he says "clear the mechanism" in the movie, and I always think Cog in the Machine reminds me of that for some reason. I have no idea why Olympia was made. Oh, that's actually pretty good, right? Did we just take 4 here? Like, we're just supposed to take 4 here, right? How many gold tokens do we have? 3? I know that we've played a Visit Goldmain Estate. We've put a Visit Goldmain Estate on the bottom, and we haven't seen the 3rd one, to my knowledge. Are we just blocking with Clash of Might? Probably, right? And we can throw the Spinal with the 2 cards in hand. Blue Sky Skimmer. Okay. What's the best song title to name a Victor deck after? Ooh. The best. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Valeri. The best song title. Bruno Mars has a song named 24 Karat Gold. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with, just off the top of my head. Limited. Olympia was made for limited, the same as Betsy. Aw. I don't want you to steal my items. So they can give this +2. So this comes in for 7. So we're better off to block Righteous Cleansing, Sink Below, throw Hammer, Arsenal this. Sink Below in the Arsenal, insane here. Puffin cracked, confirm. I mean, I think a lot of people will agree with you. I think she's going to do very well at Nationals. Like, on God, for real, as my siblings would say. I think she's going to do very well at Nationals. No. No! No! Damn. There's not a sink left. There's nothing we can draw into, right? So there's no reason to. So they're just going to steal one of our golds. Man. That's depressing. I'll take our golds. It's not cool. Bro. The Unicycle was really good there. I ordered a Kasai from Etsy that is hand-painted with 24 karat gold flakes on the card. Yo, that's pretty dope, actually. That's pretty cool. She poly puffing on my cog till I crank it. Yo, Trent. Jesus. Dude, somebody check on Trent, bro. Oh, Gold Digger by Kanye is really good. I like that one a lot. Gold by Imagine Dragons. Didn't even know that was a song. Curious how well Kano would do at Nats, no bans, and there's going to be a bunch of people just flailing around with new heroes. I think an experienced Kano player is set up to do very, very well. It's my biggest concern about playing this hero. Like, it's my biggest concern about playing Victor. I can deal with, like, the new bad matchup, like, with enough practice. I think I'm okay. But I am terrified about having to play against Kano. Like, we have AB3 in the sideboard, but I don't think that that's enough to save us. We have to be on, like, AB3 and Respite, and even then it's probably not enough, right? Yo! Bros of Stalin. So we're just gonna lose both of our gold tokens here. That sucks. This really sucks. I mean, I think we're just supposed to block Wallop, right? Man, that feels bad. Yeah, but I don't think that card, like, I think we would be, I mean, I guess we're not clashing at all in that matchup. But that card just doesn't, like, end Kano's day against us, right? Like, it saves us one time, basically. Did we crack the gold? Actually, is there a Golden Sun left? There is a Golden Sun left, so I don't think we can. Because there's a Golden Sun left, I think we're forced to play it like this. About high seas, on the flip side, they did print cards that F Victor. I mean, they did like play some cards. AB3 Respite and Arcane Compliance? Yeah, so like you're talking about giving up 9 sideboard slots to try and fix that matchup. There's no world that's like correct, right? One time could be enough. One time could be enough, it's possible. I mean, it isn't until an end of turn effect, but still, like, stop being a crybaby and be a man and accept your bad matchups. No, I won't, Josh. Your mom. How about that, Josh? How about that? Yeah, put that in your pipe and smoke it. For anybody who does not know, Josh is the local bully. Josh likes to bully me. Arcane Compliance plus AB3 is probably enough. It is a blue that fits into it. That's true. Fits into the cost curve. Josh is devastated right now? That's right. Tell him. Tell him, Felix. I don't think Josh has ever been devastated by anything I've said to him. Why did they tap one? Why is one tapped? Didn't they play that one cost card? I don't know what happened. On my way to pitch Arcane Compliance to AP3. Amazing, why? Imagine being a warrior player against Victor and never winning a clash. I mean, yeah. For the Project Blue thing I'm doing, which wizard and ranger should I build? Is Lexi good? I feel like Lexi's probably a pretty good ranger, right? I mean, I really just don't want to block, right? And this doesn't, they have an extra action point, right? Are we just supposed to say no blocks here? And then just pummel the Spinal Crush next turn? Like, I don't think we die from here, right? Because they can make this 8. I mean, I guess they can make it 7, and then they can tap a cog and create another one, which is fine. But without Voltaire, it feels silly. I mean, sure, but you still get some, like, pretty good cards, right? Snapshot Lexi with Death Dealer is a good build. Oh, I actually kind of like that idea. Okay, so I'm down to 8. Spitfire comes in for 2. When this attacks, you may tap a cog you control. So we can just block here. So I should have blocked the first attack. Yo, Slip, what up, dude? Josh, you've been a bully since the day I met you, bro. You've been a bully since the day I met you. All right, here we go. I mean, 13 may not close it out, but it's going to be pretty good. Isn't the Fable kind of bad for Victor? You're just going to draw a bad arsenal usually, right? I mean, it's pretty good to like pitch into like rune chants and stuff randomly, or like you can pitch into deflexors, which is pretty cool. But it has drawn us into a couple of like weird arsenals so far. Yes, it has happened. It has happened. Working ridiculous hours. I mean, you work like, it's like what? You work like 12 or 16-hour days or something stupid? It's something crazy. I cooked something with an assassin? Wait, which assassin is it? He needs to eat his morning bowl of Bolios. That's the truth. That's the truth. Yo, is my man's just about to like block 20 with this? Yo, it's not very cash money of you, man. It's not very cash money of you. I'm trying to win over here. I'm trying to win, opponent. Jeez. I mean, pitching to gold, like there was a turn earlier where like we could have pitched to a gold to like draw 2 cards, which is really cool. So somebody had mentioned earlier that it's probably worth it to play Fable and Tectonic Plating into like aggro matchups specifically, which is like kind of neat. Neat. All right. We put them down to 3. They are under the effects of Spinal Crush. Hopefully they don't have anything insane to hit us with here. It's just a big Passeroonie, huh? Big Passeroonie. Okay, just kidding. Just kidding. No Passeroonie, big dog. You need to go again resource. You need to go again resource sync? Oh, sure. Like having access to like use a resource for like other go again things. Yeah. How many block cards are left? We've seen 2 trounces. I think we pitched a trounce earlier, if I remember correctly, and this would be our 2nd test of strength. So I think we're okay over pitching this here to throw the old cranial crush. Think we're okay with that. We have 1 gold. Yeah. They stole some of our golds earlier, which was sad. Really not looking forward to forking over money for this gym. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to pay week 1 prices for this if I don't open it on my case. Which I may not get, apparently, before Nationals, because, you know, I don't like they got stuck in customs. I don't know. What do we think of the new heroes now that the entire set has been shown? I think Puffin's going to be Bananas Delph. Gravy's going to be a weird hero to play for sure. We played a really interesting game against Gravy. Was our last game, I'm pretty sure. Was the last game we just played. Yo, could you stop having this like all the time, bro? Not cool. It's not very cash money of you, fam. This card's so good in this deck, dude. Also, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out today. Appreciate y'all chilling. If you're new to the channel, you're hanging out, you're here for the first time, or maybe you've been around for a while, but you never got to be live. We got 3 questions we ask everybody when you're new, and they are, what's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourselves in chat. I would love to get to know more about you guys. You have any advice when it comes to buying new expansion cards? Should we buy them week 1 or wait a bit? Yo, Selectrum, man, I think that if anybody tells you they know the answer to this, they know the answer to this about as much as anybody knows when like the stock market's going to go up or down. I just don't think there's like a straight yes or no answer to this, if I'm being honest. There are like, when it comes to buying cards, here's what I will tell you that I do. I buy cards week 1 if I need them. Like, so like, last year, when Heavy Hitters came out, I bought every Victor card that came out the week 1. Like, I paid week 1 prices because I played it that week. I will probably, if I end up playing this at... no, we're probably not going to be able to pummel this turn. But if I end up playing this at Nationals, I'm going to pay week 1 costs. But if I don't play this at Nationals, I'll probably wait a couple weeks and buy this, right? Buy it later. How many cogs do we have? 2. So I mean, this could just be 7. I would like to be able to throw hammer this turn and then arsenal the pummel and then try to keep 2 cards. Would be an ideal situation here. Not needing cards for week 1 definitely makes your life better. Okay, so they decided not to... Wait, what? Oh my god, that's insane. That's insane. Being able to do that in the damage step is really cool. That's a really cool play. That's a really cool play. So do I want to go to 1 here to keep the pummel, or do I just want to keep trying to play like this weird value game with them? They'll have no cogs set up for next turn. I don't know if going to 1 is correct here. Yeah, Balance of Justice is going to go up a lot. I'm very glad that I already own that headpiece. There's no world where I could draw into something better, right? Because I have 1 floating and a pummel, which means blue lets me throw the hammer. Another red forces me to throw the hammer and not arsenal the pummel. So I'm better off to just take this play here, force them to give me a card in Tunic, and then try to set up the pummel. I don't have to worry about Nats, so I may test Jarl. I mean, the gym is cool. And I don't know, like... You gotta be shitting me. I mean, I guess this is no different, right? Like, this is... This is just they're not giving me Tunic here, which is fine. We always planned on just getting 1 card here. But... Like, I don't know how your, like, locals feel about it, but, like, a lot of my locals don't care if we, like, proxy stuff. Like, a lot of my locals don't really care if we're, like, proxying cards and stuff. Oh, this is so bad. We're just gonna die here. Man. We are just gonna die here. I don't think you... I mean, I guess that's fine. Like, it didn't matter. We were dead no matter what there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate that we did not find a hand earlier to be able to play our pummel with there. They have a lot of very good mid-rangey cards. This will be an interesting matchup because, like, I'm curious to know how this deck does into Syndra, is like one of my big questions. Because it does not feel like it's able to block that effectively off of equipment. And if you get into this weird world where you're just giving Syndra like 3 cards every turn, then you're just going to lose. So, I don't know. Man. I wanted to win that game. I thought we were going to win that game for a minute. By the way, if I haven't even read the chat, but if there's anybody in the chat saying that we lost because we had the Fable, like, we did not lose because we had the Fable in our hand. Let's see here. Let's expand the notes page a little bit. We'll get some more room here. Close game. Probably could have won if I had paid more attention, which I think is pretty fairly accurate. Let's see. Probably could have won if I'd paid more attention. Looked for the pummel to close it out, but couldn't.
Some biddies, you say?
Play it in time. Yep, man, that was unfortunate. I thought we had that game, to be honest. Like, them just being able to, like, play all these blues and those, like, really powerful cards is so good. there at the very end of the game. So powerful at the end of the game. Yo, let's go. Rose with the $2 super chat. I love seeing Puffin and Gravy as Syndra. I mean, yeah, I believe that. I firmly believe that. Like, it feels like a pretty good matchup, I think, for Syndra. I think Syndra picks on both those decks really well. I was the opponent. Yo, Dennis, you played really well, man. That was a great game. I thought we were going to win, but man, I just could not close it out there at the end, brother. You played very well. You played very, very well. This is a grindstone matchup. I don't think this matters a bunch. Zealous Belting, Sink Belows, E-Strikes, Righteous Cleansing, maybe? Those arrows? I mean, to be fair, I don't know. Maybe, like, I haven't felt like I've struggled that much. I haven't struggled that much into Marlynn. The Earth card wasn't Runeblade exclusive. Oh, yeah, it's just like Earth, right? 100% lost because you had to Fable. Shut up, Josh. What's the game plan and equipment choice against Gravy Bones? We played a game against Gravy Bones earlier. I guess we'll go Chokeslam. It's just easier to play than Righteous Cleansing, right? Nah, let's play the Righteous Cleansing. Let's go for the big value plays here. The game plan is to clear the board early, like as often as you can early. You're just like trying to clear the board and like knock things off as fast as you can early on in the game. You want to keep the board clean. And then the longer the game goes, you're really looking to, like, the longer the game goes on, you're like just looking to try and pressure them wherever you can. All the ones I've tested just hit me so hard. I mean, that's pretty fair. Like, man, blocking with Goldmane, like the Visit Goldmane Estate, feels so bad here. It's just such a free non-attack action block here against the Kasai. I'm also kind of surprised they're not on Crown of Dominion here, but I'm also a little surprised they're not on Crown of Dominion. Wonder if I'm supposed to keep that in case we draw into Pummel. Command and Conquer Pummel would have been a very good follow-up. And I need that new dagger for Kano. I'm buying the new dagger. I'm gonna play it as a one of in my. It's a one of in my new dagger list for Kano. I'm now playing AB1 and Spell Void 2 with that new dagger. The new dagger is really powerful. Uh-oh, Gorg Tome. They're online, chat. So, to go again, we can just block here, right? And then we're going to block the second one with the Test of Strength. Thank God. Patience is a virtue. Winning with Debilitate feels good as well. So it's going to be go again into Command and Conquer. I also really like that they're playing this card. That's kind of cool. This card's awesome. Is there any world we're supposed to play this in Victor? Yo, this could be great sideboard tech into like allied heroes. When this hits, create a gold token. I mean, it's basically Snatch in Victor, right? Like you get to like hit Gravy Bones, like ally, create a gold token, and then Arsenal. Pretty powerful. Oh, the draw Kasai? I don't know how you would pronounce that. I'm going to wait and see what I get for my case. 100% looking forward to my 50 cent of common as gold packs. I mean, listen. Getting the Crown of Dominion out of, or the Crown of Providence out of the way this early is very good for us. It's a pretty big win here. Drawing into the Riches. It is a better clash than Rouse. You are not wrong. I'd play performance bonus before strike gold. I don't hate that also. Actually, performance bonus could be like hot tech, right? Does it say hits a hero or hits? Oh, and we hit the thunk? Yo, we're rolling. In my 5.0 with my rag top down so the hair can blow. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. I don't remember the rest of the words to the Vanilla Ice song. We're probably just taking this one, right? Because we can take some damage here, and we can throw the Thunderquake for a bunch, and then draw a card to Arsenal, which is pretty solid. It is 3 Might tokens off of 1 Thunk. Clash of Might, like the like doing it in that order is also like very correct, in case anybody was curious. Just because like it lines up well for like if we hit something that's good off the Clash. Riches of Tropal. Arsenal of Golden Sun? Dealio. You twisted my arm, opponent. 11 big ones coming at you. Performance bonus is on hit. Okay, so performance bonus could be like cool tech if we start struggling into like Gravy Bones. Could be cool sideboard tech. We're gonna go Riches first. I mean, we can wait on the Golden Sun, right? So like we can block Cranial Crush and the shield here. And then we can just throw Cranial Crush. We could block 2 cards and just throw Hammer if we wanted to, but I think that we don't want... We want to deny them gold any chance we get. And plus, like, Cranial Crush has a relevant on-hit against them, right? Like, this is a relevant on-hit effect against them. I agree. We take the old 3 Mights off of, like, you know, one, like, the old 1 Thunk there. Our opponent's just blocking very aggressively here. Just waiting for their turn, it feels like. They're also running like a way over 60 cards into us. Block E-Strike, throw 9. We could take 2 here. There is no Kasai activation relevant. And we could go E-Strike, go again, Golden Sun. I think I kind of like that. I mean, it's just a 15-point turn cycle, right? Like, it's just a good turn. Yo, Cusco, what up, dude? So we're going to put this on the bottom first and name Go Again. Force some cards out here, and then we'll throw the old Golden Sun. I mean, you might just be doing that, but you're still taking damage, which is fine with me. So we're going to come in for 10 Overpower, which admittedly is like not... Overpower is not the best thing in the world against Kasai. Oh, they must really like their hand. They must have like a blood... No, blood on their hands wouldn't do anything here, right? There's a possibility that there could be Nourishing versus Fable. Wait, what? Imagine being one of the few heroes that struggles into Gravy Bones. I mean, we did beat a Gravy Bones earlier, but we also drew pretty hot, so... Trying not to count my chickens before they hatch, as my grandmother would say. What is this for 4? Yo, 4 big ones coming at you, pal. Into the Zealous? Yo, we're so good at this game. It's crazy. It's crazy how good we are at this game. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna deny them all the token generation that we can here. My man said, and when he does, I'll clip it. I think we're just gonna pitch the Disable to the Gold Mine Estate here. If we draw into something not that great, we'll just throw Hammer. And then we can Arsenal the Zealous Belting and set up for like a really good Go Again turn. Whenever a hero draws a card during an action phase, they lose 1 life. At the beginning of each hero's action phase, at the beginning of each hero's end phase of a weapon did not attack this turn, destroy this. So I'm going to lose a life. At the beginning of each hero's end phase, man, I think we just want to destroy this, right? Like, if we throw the hammer, they get to draw a card and have a better hand. Or if we throw this, they just get to, like, they're just going to lose. What is that called? Escalate Bloodshed. That's kind of a cool card. So we let this happen. Like, they just traded a card for 1 life. And I'm just going to Arsenal my Sink Below and let that go away. Like, I'm actually completely okay with that exchange. Yeah, just don't throw my weapon. Like, I feel like just not throwing the weapon is fine. Uh-oh. Kasai activation. What is this coming in for? 5? I think I'm going to sink the other pummel here. Okay. If they play it, I will play the sink if they have another in the swing. Okay, so they just activated that and didn't really do much. We're going to throw hammer for 10, and then we're going to Arsenal. Wait, what the fuck? Hammer for 10. I don't know what my opponent tried to undo there. That was weird. It's worth it. Think of it as a blank D-react for that turn. Yeah, so I love the fact that, like, we just have to not attack with the hammer and it's just dead. I don't know. That card felt really bad. Like, don't get me wrong. I definitely understand why they're testing it. It's worth testing, right? Like, there's no shame in testing new cards. I felt that. Like, that is a real thing people should be doing. But, like, also that card's just bad. I mean, you might as well get your 1 value out of it, right? So we're going to go 5 go again, and then we're going to use Tunic and Spinal Crush to throw CNC. It was a pretty good draw there. It's bad into Guardians. I mean, I guess, like, to Lucas's point, like, it could be pretty good against, like, it could be pretty good in, like, the Warrior Mirror, because, like, you're pretty much just always swinging your weapon. Dave said bad into everyone, LOL. Yeah, the meta is very open for experimentation. I 100% agree with that. The problem is that, like, Nats is not going to be open to experimentation. Six big ones, huh? So we're going to block... Actually, no, we're not. We're going to pitch the Righteous Cleansing. No, we're going to pitch the... Yeah, we're going to pitch the Righteous Cleansing. Actually, I lied. We're going to sink first, and we're going to bottom the Righteous Cleansing. I mean, just block with the Trounce, and then we always, if they have, like, some reaction, we have the +2. We are going to put this on the bottom. Ugh. Sag. Man, winning that would have been huge. So we have a Trounce on top of the deck, which means we're just going to throw hammer for 11 and just Arsenal. At least I'm Canadian. We get to see US Nats before we play. Yeah, so, like, that's one of the downfalls of, like, living in, like, the country, like right now, like, US is going first. And, like, that's one of the scary things about going first is that it's, like, a little awkward. Because, like, if you're... This is, like... And I was talking about this with Dylan the other day, TCG Talk. We were talking about this and, like, how it feels like this is a big... Well, he doesn't really necessarily agree with me, I don't think. But This is a big set where being on a big team is really giving you a big bump here. Like, really giving you a big bump. Like, being on a big team with multiple people to test is, like, really benefiting, like, bigger teams here. Hammer for lethal isn't the worst, I agree. I mean, Escalate could be good in, like, the Warrior Mirror. I could see that being pretty good. Yeah, because, like, here, we can block with a Wallop, and then we can just go Hammer. We can just go E-Strike Hammer. I mean, I guess I can try to deny them a gold token here. What does this come in for? 4? Yeah, I guess I'll just throw 7 at him. Like, and if there is the 3rd in the swing in their arsenal here, I'll just play the sink. It's fine. There's a lot to test. Worst thing about going first is everyone who doesn't play a Cilio will have regret. I mean, there's no way the new card is just that good, right? Like, there's no way the new card is just that good, right? It's like, I'm assuming it's me. I'm the drama. We're waiting on me to pass. E-Strike for 7. I love that almost every attack I'm offering just offers lethal now. E-Strike does work out a lot of, like, the, like, weird, clunky, like, multiple red hands in a lot of situations, Joe. Yeah, it's very good in those situations. Oh, nice, dude. That's awesome. I'm glad you can, like, play, like, you know, take your exams and not have to worry about it, Michael. That's awesome, dude. I love that. Sand looks pretty good. I mean, again, we're probably going to end up blocking with a lot of it because I want to deny them the... I really want to deny them the gold here. I mean, okay. I'm going to draw a card here with the riches. Insane. Brother. Brother. Woo! Are you going to do draft night with subs before nationals? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like, I'll just be hanging out in the Discord, like, drafting and, like, playing games and stuff. Well, I'll probably do this multiple times before nationals. Like, as soon as the cards get coded and the draft is up, I will be doing that probably once next week and the week after as well. I would like to get multiple of those in. Dude, that was the best the Fabled has looked so far. That was the best the Fabled has looked so far. Just gonna block Thunderquake and throw Spinal. It's crazy to me that... It's crazy to me that, like, we're not just fatiguing them at this point. I mean, Cusco, dude, like, I'll be drafting, like, pretty, like, live and publicly. So if you want to, man, like, let's do it. Like, I'm here to help the way I can. I guess we'll just play the sync. We've done a really good job of denying them virtually all the value here. I mean, they've hit me very minimally this game, so... Me looking at the Fable, my wallet looking at the Fable? Joe, that's real talk, bro. That's real talk, dude. I think everybody, like, I personally don't really like that the Fable's going to cost a lot of money, but I understand why. Okay, I mean, we're just going to have to give them a gold and take some damage here, I think. Like, I'm going to try and crack a gold into Spinal Pummel. Like, we're just going to take some damage here. Be good to me, please. You love to see it, as they say. You love to see it. I agree. The ability to go gold neutral and draw 2 cards and like just go up a card is insanely powerful. Defense reaction or you're dead. All right, we were able to close it out there. Oh, they just saw the Fable for the first time? Or no, I guess they might have bottomed it earlier, I guess. Yeah, they were trying to set up blood on their hands, but like they just never really got any like good value out of like we denied them copper very effectively. They discarded like in the swing multiple times instead of like just hitting us with it like on the second chain link. Now they were blocking very effectively, so I don't know. Kasai, we went second. We did get the win. Denied them gold and copper all game. Felt clean. Let's see. Gave up gold late to in the game. All right. So we're currently 2-2 on the day. Man, I don't know. Like I'm like I keep in my head, I keep going back and I keep hearing Havoc in my head. And I know that Havoc typed in chat, so it makes no sense. I'm just psychotic, but I keep hearing Havoc in my head talking about the idea of playing tectonic plating in this deck. And I'm debating, is there a world where we don't want Anothos and we would rather be on tectonic plating in the sideboard? Or are we on too many sideboard cards maybe? Like maybe we want more equipment, like as we're looking at the deck here. Like is Righteous Cleansing like too much of just like a cheese into like certain matchups? I mean, in the grindy matchups, it feels really good. Like I know that it looked really good right there, but that's also because like the Fable like looked like an all-star in that game right there. So Havoc's suggestion was for the main deck that we cut a Pummel, we end up back on the third Clash of Might, and we have the Tropal. We have the Riches of Tropal as like our other, as our 12th miss here. I don't know, like it feels like we want to Nothos for like the Kano matchup is like what I would say though, right? Like we probably just want a Nothos for the Kano matchup. Also, is there a world where the new blue slots into the side well here? Like does the new blue, like does that help us in the Kano enough? And the problem is I just don't have like a local Kano to test against to like find out if it's good enough or not. Zealous feels really good. There might be some weird world where we can cut E-Strike and play like Outmuscle or something. I hate giving up a 3-block in those matchups though. Like the sideboard is like so tight. So like this is one of those matchups where like I would like to have more sideboard slots. Now there's some heroes that like I put sideboards together for and I'm like, you know what? Like there's not that many tech cards that don't like muck up the like whole like run that we're doing. But there's a lot of good sideboard cards we could play. I feel like playing 2 Pummel is like maybe just like aggressively wrong, right? Like we love Pummel. Pummel's really good. I'm going to try it and see what happens. Did I add the Clash of Mights down here? I did not. We're going to add the Clash of Might back in. So Amnesia probably takes the place of... I don't hate the idea of Amnesia. Cards and tokens they own lose and can't gain names until the start of your next turn. So, like, what matchups is this good into? I also really like this into Katsu. So, like, we add this, we take this to the maybe board. And then, like, where do we add the new blue in, right? Might clip that turn where you use the Fable so I show my local Victor players. I mean, yeah, I don't, like, listen, please, if you clip that, share the clip in the Discord. I'd love to see it. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. So we're on 30 blues. I like Amnesia in the sideboard quite a bit. Amnesia is really good into Katsu. It's also really good into all the new heroes, which I think at Nationals is like a relevant thing that we're considering, right? Like, instead of Righteous Cleansing, do we want to be on like a more aggressive package? Like, do we want to be on Outmuscle as well? Like, do we think that instead of Righteous Cleansing, maybe like Outmuscle is like the way to go? Outmuscle is a very good card. It does allow us to be aggressive in specific matchups. So where does that put us against aggro decks? So like against Syndra, like what is our sideboard against Syndra right now? So against Syndra, we're on the small hammer. I'm probably going to cut the Miller's Grindstone and just play Titan's Fist, to be honest. Like, I'm probably just playing Titan's Fist. That's probably also a change we're just going to make. I don't like Miller's Grindstone that much, to be honest. And sorry, I know we're just kind of theory crafting right now, like we're not really playing games. I know that Miller's is fun, and I really enjoy Miller's Grindstone, but I think it's like too like memey, to be honest. It is very good into Syndra and Prism. I agree. It is very good into Syndra and Prism. So like right now, our sideboard playing against Syndra is we bring in the Sink Belows. We bring in Crush the Weaks and Choke Slams. So there's 9 cards and we need 12. Like, are we bringing in Amnesias? Probably not, right? Names? Do names matter? I don't think names matter against Syndra at all. You clash into a Prism's Lightest Soul and you feel on top of the world. Nasty Surprise is okay, but it's 2, right? So, like, the idea that it's 2 means that it clashes very poorly, and that scares me. I don't hate that idea, though. You did that at a Pro Quest? LOL. So, like, we're probably just playing E-Strike in that matchup because it's more damage. I don't know. Guys, if y'all have thoughts about the sideboard, let me know. Like, if there's something y'all are playing that I'm missing, let me know, because I'd be curious. We are going to take a small break. I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick, and I'm going to get some more water. And when I come back, we're going to be playing more Victor games. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Kyle requested 5 subs of water. Fucking weeb. It was not water. That was not water.
Oh, here, have some water.
I was lied to. The lies. Yo, only 4 cups? Listen at this man. That is 4 full cups, Cusco. This fucking guy, bro. This fucking guy. What? Rookie numbers? Bro, Cusco's out here. Look, this motherfucker's just sitting over there with a pot of sauce going, oh yeah, I'm stirring that shit up, baby. I'm stirring it up. Oh my God, we're going crazy tonight. This is as close as I'm ever going to get to going Super Saiyan right now. So I just need you all to know how, like, back-to-back Command & Conquer Pummel turns in back-to-back games. And you know what? Just like Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm not fucking leaving! That's right! This is the kind of content we're looking for right here. The fab tutorials that blow your mind. Blow your mind. The recipe is literally just vodka and Sprite and some Mio. You know, the water flavoring things? You know, like the little, like, squirt. You, like, squirt the little water in. You squirt the little juice in the water, and then it's like, oh, num, 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 num. This is so good. That's what it is. That's the secret sauce. I just crammed them all in my mouth. My God, this hand is dog water. Absolute dog water. I lied. You definitely did. It's your friends that you trust the most that hurt you. Can't even get my words out without laughing. Fuck. Dude, Call of Duty? Bro, dude, I'm good. I'm not, dude, I'm not even that drunk, Diablo. Dude. Ugh. Make you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart, you know what I'm saying? Am I like, who's your daddy when I walk into a room? No, absolutely not. Oh yeah, the more tired I get, the more the accent shines. The accent shines. I deserve 5 for the joke and pour 1 out for my future kid's college chances. Hope he's good at football. Kyle's killing me right now. Kyle just gets my sense of humor. Oh my god. My face is numb. Kyle request. Okay. Short break, and we have returned. Let's see what we got. You really need anything for Syndra? I mean, more damage is good. I agree. Hang on. Does Syndra care about fealty token names? No, I don't think so. Weakest Links is not a bad card, but Weakest Link would help us against, like, Acilio. That would pretty much be it, I think, right? I guess, like, that's also a concern. Like, are we just getting juiced by Acilio right here? Is Respite better than the new card? Let's see. I don't even know what the new card's called. Do you guys even know what it's called? Is this not loading? Okay. Arcane Compliance. Until the end of turn, effects can't increase damage that target action card on the stack would deal. I mean, Arcane Polarity is probably just worse than this, right? As a ninja main, Victor tends to be a nightmare, but I think Syndra's not that bad, right? Too many matchups where it's not relevant. I do like Erase Face, but I think Amnesia might have more value, right? So, like, this card feels really good. Like, do we need this in the sideboard for, like, Kano? Like, Arcane Compliance gives us 33 blues as opposed to 30. We have AB3 and we have this as a tech card. Kano, Acilio, and Verdance? Yeah. It's also just a card that doesn't clash well, and that does scare me. Now, I know against Kano, we're not clashing a ton. Hey, Svetazar, what's up, man? How are you, brother? You been doing okay? Like, so right now, we are... Like, do we add Righteous Cleansing to the maybe board? And then we can be on Tectonic Plating as well? I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate this. I don't hate this. I do not hate this at all. I do not hate this at all. Hey, PETA. Yeah, on the weekends, I like to stream early so that other people from different time zones can hang out. Yeah, but if we can fix Kano, we should, right, Josh? Like, I know you're trolling, but I'm being serious. Like, if we can use one card in the sideboard to fix it, that would be really good. Pay up? What is that? Pay up. Let's see. If defending hero controls a goat token, this gets overpower. When this hits a hero, gain control. But this isn't good into Katsu, right? And like I like that Amnesia has matchup in like play into Katsu, which I do think will be popular at Nationals, to be honest, Pockets. I don't hate the idea of like running that card. Like it doesn't seem that bad. I don't know. Let's try it like this and play a couple games and see how it feels. The worst part about this is that if I do end up like taking this deck to Nationals, like I have to buy the Fable, I have to buy these expansion slot Kano hate cards, and I don't own Amnesias, and obviously I'd have to have foils of all of them. I think we want to go first against this deck to deny them setup. Is there any world we want to be on Tech and Anothos here? Probably not, right? No, I don't think so. Okay. So we're looking at Go Again, E-Strike. We want all the 7s and 8s we can have, I think. Cards and tokens. Let's try Amnesia and see if this is any good. Let's see if Amnesia is any good. It's so sad, but it's so funny. Do you go Rainbow Foil or Cold Foil Fables? I'll play whatever is like the most convenient at the time, to be honest. Like if I can get access to a if I have a like if it's week 1, right? And I have a Rainbow Foil, I'll just take the Rainbow Foil because I want to be able to like I just want to be able to like get access to like the card, right? Like week 1. So I'll take a Rainbow Foil if that's what it means. But like later, I like to buy cold foils if I can. I like to have cold foils of the gyms. If you're playing Victor, it better be cold foil. You are right. It would be way more thematic. If Anothos is enough for certain matchups because you basically side out the text on your visits. Well, I don't know that we're siding out the text on our visits, right? I mean, are we just going to pummel the Golden Sun here? I think we are. I think we're just going to pummel the Golden Sun. Like, I know that we're trying to keep the board clean where we can, but I really like the idea of just throwing 17 with a pummel effect. Shutting off gold tokens might be real good into High Seas Hero. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. My back is completely healed. I've been assigned Battle Hardened Head Judge of Bucharest. Yo, let's go. Having very good success with Blue Cindera. Some would say everything is too perfect. Yo, dude, Svet, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you're feeling better. I know that you've been having like back troubles for a while now, so I'm glad you're feeling better, man. That's awesome. And on top of that, man, I'm glad you're getting to be head judge of a big event of a Battle Hardened, dude. That's awesome. I love that for you, brother. I love that. I wonder if we're supposed to cut pummels against this deck. That's their Arclight Sentinel they just put over there. Cinderella attack at me. Cinderella attack at me. Cinderella attack at me, please. So I haven't put... So I think one of the times that I think Anothos would be really good... Oh, wow. That's pretty good. I think we're just going to overpitch and kill this, right? Yeah, we're just going to overpitch and kill this. We'll Arsenal the CNC here. I'm a big fan of Anothos into Florian, I think. I think it would be really good into Florian. And also, like, that's a matchup where, like, I think we clash pretty well. I think we clash pretty well into Florian, so... Your next pirate ally attack this turn gets go again, and when it hits a hero, create a gold token. Okay. So they do have some on hits going here. I'm gonna chomp. Jesus Christ, bro. Well, max rarity is definitely not something that I have, that's for sure, but... So if this hits, they make a gold token? Okay, just kidding. They decided they don't want to play that. Your next pirate ally attack, sure. So I think we're just going to block Disable and Clash of Might. We don't want them making gold tokens. I will probably just pitch CNC to kill their Arclight Sentinel, which I think is fine. We're up 18 points and we want to keep the board clear. Yo, what up, Sam? I mean, I'm not going to lie, man. The Fable has been pretty good today. There's a world I actually see this happening. There is a world I see myself playing Victor at Nationals. I won't lie. Head judges are 32-person Nationals, but I believe the judge team is really good. I mean, dude, like, I understand, like, being stressed is, like, it just means you want to do a good job, man. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, being stressed is completely okay, Svet. Like, I think everybody here understands that, brother. But, man, like, I think I speak for everyone when I say that we're all pulling for you as well. So do I want to block Trounce, Debilitate, and Flexors here, pitching the Thunk? Actually, we block like this, and then we give the Flexors, because there's odds are there's going to be another attack, right? Off of this big of a hand. I think this is where we want to be, and we're going to pitch the... We'll destroy the gold and target our opponent. They hit a non-attack, and then our Spinal Crush wins. We have a Might and a Vigor, so we can use the Flexors, pitching the Thunderquake. Cover this up to deny them any gold here, which is pretty good. And we're going to try and get value out of the Flexors this turn. Oh. Okay. Well, if that is the case, we're just going to block everything. Yep. Getting good value out of our Flexors here in this matchup, it looks pretty good. I laugh too hard at the joke. So Anothos plus Clashes into Florian, for example. Maybe you do Clash right into them, but I also believe there's a race and you struggle to win, tending to side out at least one Clash card. Okay, so I mean, it's possible that like maybe that's not the play. It's very possible that's not the play. And that I'm incorrect when I like reference that. Maybe that's like this is one of the problems with me playing Victor for Nationals, is that I've been off of Victor for so long that I don't know all the matchups inside and out like I do with other decks. Okay. And they're going to gain a life. Makes sense. Makes sense. We are going to pitch the Test of Strength to play the Goldmane Estate. And we'll go ahead and kill the one that they can use to gain life with. Yeah, I think this is fine. We're going to kill the ally. We're going to try and keep the board clean a little bit here. And we're going to keep the Crush the Weak in our hand. Because if we're able to keep blue and Crush the Weak, we're in a really good spot to just throw 10 on a non-hit effect that could be relevant. It doesn't scream relevant to me, but it could be. I don't know. I also like having the Trounce and the E-Strike here, because if they do throw a physical attack at us, we're able to block, draw into a card, and then we can go E-Strike Go again into the Crush the Weak. Yeah, so I don't think there's going to be a Florian stack deck at Nationals. Like, I think now that they've gotten rid of... Interesting. I think now that they've gotten rid of... I mean... Yeah, we're just going to attack them here. This will be 8 Go again. Now that they've gotten rid of the Scepter, I don't think we have to worry about that deck. I could be wrong, though. Also, like, that could just be, like, what's lulling me to sleep. Maybe they're lulling me to sleep by thinking I don't have to worry about it. That could definitely be the case. I don't think Out Muscle would be that good in this matchup. Like, look, like this is one of the matchups we would play Out Muscle into to try and clear the board and attack them, but I just don't think it would even be that good here. I say a small amount of experience just because I definitely don't test as much as you, but most of it, if not all of it, is on Victor. I mean, yeah, so I feel like with that in mind, like, your experience is probably way more relevant than mine, Electrum, like, in all seriousness. I mean, it is a really good card. I guess, like, one of my concerns with playing that card, and I had the same concern earlier, is that, like, are we really spending an entire sideboard slot? What does that do? Your next action this turn gets Go again. Your hero can't untap unless you're a pirate. Okay, so this is 6. We're going to block 3, I think. Either way, I'd love to help out in any way I could. If you were going to play Victor at Nats, I can probably offer the most advice. I mean, yeah, listen, I would love to have advice because at this point, like, I'm honestly, with the new Fable, like, I'm actually debating if I should be playing Victor at Nationals. So we're going to kill this and this next turn. I mean, we'll probably kill this, right? To prevent 1 damage. No, this it attacks for 6, which is really strong. I think I like the idea of throwing Zealous Belting at them with Go again. And then I'm going to use Tunic and the Amnesia to throw the hammer at the ally that prevents damage. I think this is fine. Again, damaging them and clearing the board is the game plan here. Question is getting to Fable in time. Now, Soul, that is very true. I don't know, like, you know, I don't know if I'm going to have any, like, extra packs or my case before I go to Nationals. Now, to be fair, like, I know quite a few people who would be willing to, like, sell me cards that, like, first week. And it will be a matter of, like, am I willing to spend that kind of money? For sure. That is a real question I'm going to have to ask myself, brother, for sure. I mean, with the new card, like, the horse is a real consideration, Josh. Like, playing Victor is a real consideration at Nationals now that we have this new Fable. We have, like, the Kano Hate card, which is the worst matchup for us. Is that the Arclight Sentinel one? Yeah. All right, so we're going to start off by pitching to play the Goldmane Estate. Kind of want to save the Spinal Crush. Yeah, I think we're going to save the Spinal Crush and try to, like, bop them for 13 next turn. Fabled probably doesn't change the entire deck, but it is a neat upgrade. The deck's weaknesses haven't really necessarily gone, but who knows if his weaker matchups dry up with the new set dropping. So, I don't know how popular new is going to be at Nationals. But, like, if the Kano matchup can be, like, quote-unquote fixed with this new blue, then I think we're in an okay spot for Nationals to play Victor. The next attack, your next attack this turn gets go again. If it's blue, it gets +1, right? Because it's the blue? Yeah. Flying high seems so extra medium. I would like to throw the Spinal Crush for 13 here, but if I can't, I can't. Oh, that's tough. That's fine. I mean, I'm just going to block 6. We're going to play around this. And then I'm going to kill this. I hate to just give them an entire turn cycle here where I'm not going to do anything. Actually, are we better off to just throw Hammer at them for 8? Probably, right? Like, yeah, they're at 17. Let's just throw Hammer at them. I think leaving one ally on the board is fine. Or play Cinder and prey on all the people playing the new decks and then beat Kano because that matchup got easier. I mean, I have to admit, having AB1 and Spell Void 2 is very, very powerful in that matchup, especially as aggressive as we are already. I actually really think that matchup is pretty solid. Having all of our equipment for this on hit is a really big win right here. Really big win. I think now I will kill this. I think I will block and just kill this now. I hate to give them a gold, but I think we will kill this. How many cards do they have that they can play? 1? They have 1 Watery Grave card, so this is fine. We're not really giving up this much value by giving them a gold here. At least it doesn't feel like it. Maybe we are. Like, maybe we are giving up too much value by making this play. But I think this is fine. I think this is better than throwing Golden Sun for 10 overpower. I don't know why you would... Why would you Compass on my turn here? This feels pretty good. I will double the price of the Fable for aggro. Thanks, man. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Josh, always looking out for me. Josh, you're such a troll, dude. I think that was the worst meta matchup besides Slippy and Prism, but we have good cards for all those games now, so I feel great with her position in the meta. I actually really like her position in the meta too. I'm currently trying to find something that like helps me tech into the Cinder Mirror, because I'm living in a world where if I don't know what to play for Nationals, I'm gonna play Syndra. I have the reps on the deck. The deck feels really strong. Like you're able to pressure everything, so I think it's ultimately a good pick. Yo, chill, bruh. Well, I was gonna take quite a bit of damage here, but I think now with them activating the hook, I'm definitely set on just blocking 11. If you're on the blue, play the scale. I am on Art of the Dragon scale right now. I am on 3 of them in the sideboard to help with that matchup. Drawing 2 reds is less than ideal. I was hoping to draw blue so that I could throw the Golden Sun at them, or at the ally to kill it here, but I think this is fine. Does somebody play a lot of Gravy Bones in the chat who can explain to me why they're playing Compass on their turn, on my turn? Like, things untap on their turn, so I don't understand why. Or they untap at the end of their turn, so I don't understand why they're compassing on my turn. It doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. Okay, so they played a blue card, create a gold. This hand's very good. I will be doing my best to utilize this hand. The next time you or a pirate you control would be dealt damage this turn, prevent one of that damage. So they're attacking for 11 again. So we get to block 3. I mean, I think this is fine. Syndra does not have a good time against Katsu. I've played 2 Katsu games and I'm currently 1-1. Currently 1-1 playing into Katsu with Syndra. The better they can plan their turn this way? Okay, that makes sense. I think ignoring the allies at this point and killing Gravy is the idea because he needs 2 blues to attack with Whaler. I mean, the fact that my opponent did this means that we're definitely just throwing the Golden Sun here. I was gonna kill the prevention one, but I think that with this in mind and then blocking 2 up front, I'm definitely more inclined to just get aggressive like this. Now, they can prevent a damage. So they're basically taking 5 down to 2. Okay, why is nobody using this? I do not understand why my opponents are not using this. It's an instant. Like, is it not coded correctly or something? I hadn't planned on streaming Katsu. One of our locals, my buddy Silas, he started playing Katsu because he knows that I need reps into Katsu. So I think me and him might play on stream, and he might play Katsu. I won't play Katsu, but I think I might get him on stream sometime soon to play it. That's right. You want to saw my bones? I don't know. I don't understand why we're not activating this card. Also, like, what's happening? I should have just said refresh the page instead of are you there? Inogen? Wasn't Inogen the, like, company that, like, stole, like, millions of dollars? Katsu is really cool. I just think Katsu struggles into, like, Florian, which is, like, where I think most of the people in the meta are going to be. I mean, sure, like, I mean, I guess he just wants to attack for 6. I guess that's fair. That makes sense. People are going to play Katsu at Nationals. Yes, people love Katsu. People freaking love Katsu. What's happening here? Did they just leave? I'm going to assume so. At this point, they've had more than ample time to do something. Like, this is crazy. People will oh yeah, there will be a ton of people playing Katsu at Nationals. I 100% believe that. I think if you line up Natty Surging into Gust Wave, Florian should be okay. But, like, Florian's just gonna, like, block with their defense reactions. Like, so Surging is, like, 2 cards. Gust Wave is, like, a defense reaction. And then, like, where's your turn from there? I don't know. Like, I don't see that. Like, I think Florian is gonna like make your day pretty tough. Victor's very good into Katsu, and I think that, and I also think that Florian's gonna be really good into Katsu. Like, honestly, I kind of think that's where we're at right now. So, we didn't really get to play a game after we, like... I mean, yeah, you took 3 cards, right? I agree. You took 3 cards, and I hear what you're saying, but then their turn is pitch a blue and come in for 5. They are playing their game plan. Like, that is when Florian is playing their game plan. And if there is any living proof that that is the case, watch my games against Nathaniel the other night when I was playing Syndra. Like, I was playing Syndra against him playing Florian, and you can catch the VOD on Twitch or YouTube, but, like, I'm telling you, like, that is their game plan. Like, I understand, like, you're taking 3 cards, but, like, I don't think... I mean, I don't know. Like, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I really think Florian is, like, gonna keep Katsu down in a bad way. Okay. Anyway, this is where I think I'm gonna leave the list for now. It's very possible that we don't want Anothos, that, like, we want something else, kind of to Electrum's point, that maybe we're just supposed to be on small hammers. So maybe we're just supposed to be on this and Grindstone. I don't know. Like, maybe this is just supposed to be the play, and we're not supposed to be on this at all. I do like the idea of running Tectonic Plating into matchups like Syndra, where you need to block a lot. I think that this goes a long way. It's good against Azalea. So, I don't know. Like, I think that Victor's not in a bad place right now, especially if Arcane Compliance is going to be setting up and, like, getting you the value that you need against Kano. I think this could be really, really good. Also, after seeing this card, I 100% understand why they didn't ban something for Kano. It makes more sense now to me that we saw this. So, anyway, that is where we're at. That's, hang on, I did not log my last game. I mean, my opponent conceded, but we still won. We played against Gravy. We went first. We did get the win. Pressured them when able and cleared the board. Like, that is the game plan in that matchup. It's just to pressure them when we can and clear the board. Pressure them, clear the board. Pressure them, clear the board. That is the game plan. All right. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out today. I appreciate you guys for being here and chilling. It means a lot. I think if anybody's interested, I think Dot and I are going to be chilling in my Discord for a few minutes. For a little bit, chatting about like some of the new heroes and just like basic strategy and stuff like that. So if you guys are chilling and you want to talk about some of the like heroes and strategies and stuff like that, then come by and hang out. We'd love to hang out with you guys. I think Dot and I are still doing that. I haven't heard from him in a minute, so I assume so. Yeah. So hopefully that's what's going on. But if not, I will be live tomorrow, more than likely. I think I'm going to be live tomorrow. And then I don't think there's going to be a stream on Monday. It depends on how Memorial Day plans go. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. If you guys want to hang out in the Discord, Dot and I will be there. If not, have a good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy, guys.